evening, guys. So Logan has had a lovely bath in our hotel. We've not had a bath in a few days now, have we? So that's much less dramatic than trying to make him have a shower. So he is all settled. Granny's just reading him some stories and he's going to bed. And we're going back to the kingdom one last time, aren't we?
Final night on the kingdom.
Final night on the kingdom, yeah. So we are actually first going to head to the studios and hit up a few of our favourite rides. So we're going to do Web Slinger and Flight Force again. And then I think we'll head to Tower of Terror because we haven't done that yet this trip. And then we'll head over to the Disneyland Park and just like soak it up.
Yeah.
We still haven't done Haunted Mansion, so maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, do that.
But apart from that, we'll just chill. Anyway, I'm about to go through security, so I'm going to need to let you go for now. It's so nice being on site,
so
isn't
good.
it? How did we end up on site when we were originally an off-site visit?
I know.
Thanks, Mum. It's just, the Disney bubble. I'm already feeling it again, like being around the cast members in the restaurant and like walking through the village now, straight to the parks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously more expensive, but I feel like it just...
Just a tad.
But I just feel like it elevates the Disney experience.
It does.
Like,
next time we're 100% on site. No
we
questions.
are. Like, we won't necessarily be at the fanciest hotels, but I don't think that side of things matters. Like, it's lovely to be in the deluxes, but it's just nice to be on site, isn't it?
You could do a Cheyenne or a Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Easy squeezy.
Like, honestly, when we were checking in, as soon as they started talking about like our magic passes and early access and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, this is what it's all about. Yeah, so it's been like such a privilege to have just one night here on site at one of the best hotels possible. Yeah, it's kind of like makes up for the fact it's the last night.
Yeah.
Because we're here.
Honestly, we couldn't have got much better than being in Art of Marvel. That's like the dream.
We really couldn't.
You couldn't get a more perfect hotel, really.
No.
It's New York, it's Marvel, and it's art.
Yeah. I think I did mention this as well, but when we were like inquiring whether it was at all possible to get a night at the last minute, and the lady on reception quoted, she was the one who said like, but check booking.com because it might be cheaper, and it was significantly cheaper. And I just thought that was really like decent of her. Like, I guess they get the money anyway, but like, they wouldn't have got as much out of us thanks to that. So that was really nice.
I suppose it's the balance between trying to get like, you know, more money off of you, but then also if they're telling you you can get it cheaper online, there's a greater chance that we were going to go for the room.
You're going to book it, that's true, yeah. And we actually got like a nicer room too, with like the better view and things online than what they were able to offer, so. Right, to the studios! I will say, like, Disneyland Paris has a lot of work to do in terms of their ticketing system. Like, it is quite complicated. You can't even get like a QR code on an app to like scan into the parks. So you need like physical tickets or your physical printout. And when you like live the Magic Band life, it's just like a bit of a faff. So compared to Disney World, like the ticket system definitely loses out. Oh wow, that's very loud.
Au-delà, c'est une autre dimension. Une dimension sonore. Une dimension visuelle. Une dimension de l'esprit. Vous pénétrez dans le domaine de l'ombre et de la matière, des objets et des idées. Vous venez d'entrer dans la 4e dimension.
But it's still Twilight Zone.
Are you ready? to warm up your dinner. I love that ride, don't you?
It's so good.
You were just saying to me how like you could imagine how that wouldn't be scary and would be fun in like the Guardians version.
Well, yeah, I was imagining. Well, while we were riding, I was thinking about what the guy was saying on the Imagineering story about how for a child it's fun when you throw them up in the air and catch them and they giggle and it's a fun sensation. I was thinking about that. And I can buy it, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
I just scream the whole time. I can't imagine that being like a fun Guardian skin. But it's such a good ride. Okay, we're gonna nip to Toy Story Land now and do RC Racer because apparently we're on a bit of a thrill ride right now. So we keep calling this Toy Story Land, but it's actually Toy Story Playland here in Paris. I guess because it's less of a land, it's smaller. It's a play version. Right guys, we're gonna go on that. It is. So that's us just off RC again. It's such a good ride, isn't it?
I love that.
So much fun. It just reminded me as we were passing it, we did like the Slinky Dog ride with Logan, which when you look at it in comparison to Disney World's ride, it seems really lame. I don't think I talked about it, but Logan actually found it really stressful and upsetting. And like from the perspective of a toddler who wasn't allowed to sit on our lap, had to sit beside us in the seat, I think he just didn't feel very secure. And it is actually quite like bumpy up and down,
It's surprisingly fast and surprisingly bumpy.
Yeah, so like even though you might not think it is, if you do have a toddler, think twice about it because Logan hated it, like, and it broke my heart and I wasn't expecting it at all. But anyway, we haven't done Ratatouille in a really long time because we did do it in Florida and we haven't done it yet. So we're just going to jump on it now before we head across and do the Marvel rides. 6 minutes until when it starts.
Comment va, il est là? En commun? Non. C'est pour un bout.
We went to the Ratatouille restaurant last time. We were in Disneyland Paris and Logan was really little. And it was a really cool experience, wasn't it?
It's one of my favorite like themes, restaurant theming.
Yeah, I definitely would go back. I remember the food was good. We got steak. It wasn't like the best steak I'd ever had, but the theming like totally made up for it. It was just one of those restaurants where you're really like paying for a really like beautiful theme. Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely recommend trying Bistro Chez Remy. So this is what the studios is going to look like eventually.
Yeah,
So what have we got? Point it out, Dan.
Okay, well that's Frozen obviously,
Yeah.
and that's obviously Galaxy's Edge,
Oh man, I can't wait for
or a
that.
variant of such.
Yeah.
And I think it's not shown on here actually, but I think as you go this way, I think there's a Mary Poppins area on either the left or the right.
Fun. Oh, I'm so excited to come
I don't
back
know
when
what
the
else.
new areas are created. Awesome. The Avengers campus, guys.
Ba 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 da da.
What are we doing first? Is Web Slinger sound again?
I don't know, it's just a big group outside.
If it is, we'll just go and do Flight Force first. And hope that it opens before the end of the park day.
It's twice.
I know, I think some rides are just like worse for that than others. I think ones that use quite like a lot of tech So we're just recovering a bit after Flight Force, aren't we? It's really good.
Just like recovering full stop. I just need to sit down.
My feet are so sore now. I don't know how we did this for 2 weeks in Florida.
Either.
No. So we are currently waiting on Web Slingers. The ride is currently down again, so we're hoping that it will open before the park closes. What's the time, Dan? 9:30. So we've got half an hour for Web Slingers to reopen and get in the queue. As I heard that all you need to be is like in the queue at park closing, and you can still ride the ride. So fingers crossed, we'll get to do Web Slingers one more time. Slinger is still down, and there are a lot of hopeful people keen to get on before the park closes in 15 minutes. Will they get on? Nobody knows. So the park is going to close very soon now, and Web Slingers still isn't open, is it? I think we're going to call that a night. Not the whole night a night, but we're going to head out of the studios now and have, I was going to say one final visit to Disneyland Park, but that's not true because we're going in tomorrow as well, and one final evening. So what are we going to do? Just wander?
We could just wander, see where the wind takes us.
Sounds good. We haven't done Haunted Mansion yet, so I think we should try and do that. And we also just wanted to see Fantasyland like by night, didn't we? So that would be nice too. Dan's looking at stuff in the shop. Right, let's go and do that. Bye bye studios. I nearly said Hollywood Studios. So we picked up a Groot cookie from Hepcat, which is just inside the main building over here. So I'm gonna try it for you guys. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like, what are they called? Bien Bien? I think, yeah. It's Nutella inside, so we'll see how it is. I didn't get any filling. Quite good. Will we head out? Lamps like this. Like, you don't get this in Disney World, to give Paris its due.
Yeah, this lead-in, this entrance with the hotel is so nice with the fountains.
I kind of feel like when you're here, you already feel like you're like at the park.
Yeah.
When you're actually technically not yet.
It's a lovely entrance.
Yeah.
I think I like what they said about what they were aiming for with Disneyland Paris. That, what did they say? California, Walt wanted to create the most magical park, was it? And then with Florida, Roy created the largest park. Is that what he said? And then Michael Eisner and Frank Wells with Paris wanted to create the most beautiful park.
Yeah.
Because it is gorgeous. It's so
It is.
pretty.
It is.
And the details, yeah, it's just nice.
Or is it called something else here?
I don't actually know which one's called Haunted Mansion and which one's Phantom Manor. This one, Phantom Manor.
I think this is Phantom Manor because I think that is basically the French for Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I suppose.
I think it is. Yeah. Here we go.
Nice. It's quite cool. Nice smoking.
Yeah.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir, humbles mortels, dans ce mystérieux manoir. You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house. Tous les contes n'ont pas de femme heureuse. It appears everyone is doomed in Phantom Manor. Even you? I've noticed this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Ailleurs, il n'y a ni porte.
Kindly watch us. Party will commence.
I haven't done that in such a long time. I could barely remember any of that, apart from the stuff that was in the Imagineers.
Yeah.
Really good though. It made me like sad that we're not able to do Pirates this time, because it kind of gave me those vibes. Because Pirates is currently closed. But that was really fun. Glad we did that, because it's actually been such a long time since we have. Right, are we gonna just like head to Fantasyland and just chill and soak up the magic for a little bit?
I think so.
Let's do that. So lessons learned, you can't actually get to Fantasyland in like the hour before the fireworks because they close it for safety. So yeah, we can't go there right now and things, which is a bit of a shame, but we'll have a wander elsewhere. Glimpse. So after our failure to enter Fantasyland, we realised it was 10 minutes until the Disney Delight show started. Absolutely love that drone show so much. It's nothing like anything I've seen before. So we stuck around for that because it's only 10 minutes. And now as the fireworks begin, which we've already seen, we are bidding farewell for tonight to Disneyland Park. And we're gonna go back to our hotel, head to the Skyline bar for a cocktail, and then call it a night. Just been seated in the Skyline bar. We're just having a look through the menu at the moment. All of the cocktails are either like superhero themed or New York themed, as you would expect, and obviously there's also the 30th menu. This is such a cool place, and they've got these like windows out into like Marvel World, and it's just like a really cool New Yorky jazzy vibe. So yeah, we're just waiting for the guy to come and take our order now.
Bonsoir. Cosmic. Yes, I remember. With alcohol for you.
Thank you.
Was cocktail with alcohol for you.
Okay. So our drinks have arrived. I have a green smash, so obviously I'm the help tonight. And Dan, what have you got?
A Cosmic.
Cosmic. That looks quite exciting. Cheers. We also got what I'm presuming is some nuts, which is kind of exactly what I was feeling, so crack in. Oh, I'm so tired now. It's so nice to actually just like sit down and chill a bit. It's very chill in here. What have we got? Ooh, it's like a fruit and nut set. And
Oh yeah, grapefruit.
Can I try yours?
go for it. And then just like peanuts. Can I try yours?
It doesn't look as exciting now that I've mixed it.
Oh. That's really good. It's like berries, isn't it?
I can't even remember actually. I need to look at the menu again.
And here ends our third park day and last like full day at Disneyland Paris. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a like and subscribe for our future videos. We still have vlogs coming for tomorrow, restaurant reviews and our travel home day, so we'd love to have you along for that too. But for now, good night from the Hotel New York, Art of Marvel. Night. Wait.